comfort zone addiction. Picture this. One guy lives in a rundown, dirt-poor house. The leaks, the broken door, the cold at night, it's painful. So painful, he finally snaps and decides he can't live like this anymore. That pain pushes him, and he works harder, takes risks, and takes actions to change his life. Picture another guy. He lives in a decent house. Not great, but not terrible. The roof doesn't leak, the heat works decent, the fridge isn't stocked, but it has some food. This comfort is exactly why he is stuck. He's doing fine enough to just barely get by. Year after year. That's the trap. The comfort zone kills urgency. Every time you avoid what feels hard, you lock yourself into the exact life you say you want to escape. Perfection paralysis. But I'm not ready yet. Ask yourself this. Do you think every successful person, Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, any billionaire you follow, just sat there waiting for a perfect moment, that every decision was crystal clear, that one option was obviously better than the other? Of course not. They made risky calls, imperfect bets. Half the time, they didn't even know if it would work, but they started anyway. The perfect time doesn't exist. Victim mindset. Life won't always play fair, but the second you lock into, "This always happens to me," you've already lost control. You want the harsh truth? Everyone you see succeeding made it through situations where nothing felt fair, easy, or obvious. Victim mindset keeps you stuck because it feels easier to blame circumstances than face the responsibility of fixing them. It's on you to adapt, to pivot, to move forward. What happens to you is out of your control. You only control how you respond. Chronic comparison. You're scrolling. Everyone's richer, fitter, smarter, happier, or so it looks. Social media is a highlight reel of everyone's best 1%, filtered, cropped, edited. Meanwhile, you compare it to your full unedited reality. That's emotional self-sabotage. You're already setting yourself up for failure if you compare yourself to what you see on social media. The game is you versus yesterday you. No one else's timeline matters. Instant gratification. Every time you pick short-term pleasure, you steal from yourself in the future. The ones who win, they tolerate boredom. They delay the reward. And while everyone else is chasing tiny hits, they're stacking massive long-term upgrades. Self-control is about choosing who you want to become tomorrow, because every small hit today quietly robs you of the future you are trying to build. Fear of looking dumb. Now, the fear isn't failure, it's embarrassment. You worry people will judge you, laugh, or think less of you if you mess up. So, you stay quiet. Play it safe and let opportunities slip by. But here's the reality. Most people aren't watching you as closely as you think. Everyone's too busy focusing on themselves. Remember this. Every skill you admire started with someone willing to look like a beginner. If you're not willing to risk looking stupid, you'll never give yourself the chance to actually get good. Overthinking decisions. You want to make the perfect choice. So you analyze, research, compare, and stall. This is analysis paralysis. Staying frozen gives you nothing. You don't learn by thinking, you learn by moving. Perfection isn't required to start, but starting is required to improve. And ironically, waiting for certainty is what almost guarantees failure. Chasing approval. You post for the likes, you work for the praise. You shape your entire life to impress people who aren't even watching. When your self-worth is outsourced, you're never in control. Basing your value on external validation is like building a house on sand. It crumbles with the first wave of criticism. Approval fades, but your self-respect compounds over time, like interest. Stop trying to be liked by everyone and become so successful that you don't give a rat's ass what people think of you.